We're going, but let me get some quick text messages for you. Some
Okay.
will require your responses.
All right.
Victor from Hohoy asks, 1, is it a nationwide program?
It's a nationwide program.
Okay. And
yes.
2, are we going to see your offices in all the regions to help us to buy the shares?
You are going to see offices in all the regions, but for starters, we are going to have a desk in every district assembly.
Okay.
So it's where we'll do the registration and other things. For starters, it's going to be in the district assemblies.
Lego One, wow, interesting name. What a secure future you are giving the kids. It seems this idea started like a simple articulation, but now looks like a quality grown obligation. But let me ask, if a contributor gets in trouble and requires some aid from the NGO, will the help be given depending on my contribution or the rate of output from the NGO?
Not at all. Not at all. You see, the help aspect is the different. That's the emergency health one that I mentioned. It's different from this one. This one is business.
Okay.
They want to own the future of this country.
So the help is relative to the medical.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, it's about ownership. White Edmond Bradley, well, nice proposal on paper, but how feasible are these plans? Is this sustainable in the long term? And what structures do they have in place for all these activities as mentioned, especially the processing?
This is going to be the only intervention that is going to grow from 1 to 3 to 4 to 5. Because once they see that their shares have grown from 2 to 3, then they want to eat so that to grow to 4 to 5.
Okay.
So it's going to be over-sustainable.
Makuta says Terminator, championing the cause of the youth.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Oh, time changing. It's a cracker boy. Ride on, brother.
It's a cracker boy.
Okay, so Terminator is your name.
Yeah.
Kayode
That's when I was in
Olubade.
school, yeah.
Okay, says even if it will work, bad leadership will not allow it to work. That is Kayode. He thinks bad leadership won't make it work. Bonti Benjamin writes, NGOs are virtually created to help the needy and better their lives. If they can
the bad leadership issue is that let me
finish this.
Okay.
Go. If they can use their own capital to champion transformation and growth of the country, why not? But it must reflect in our standard of living as well. That comment will be your final comment, and then we have to wrap up.
All right. The leadership. I, as a chairman of the board of trustees, I also act as a father of all of these children. As I was coming from Tamale, I received over 50 calls. The kids were telling me that they have even changed the vacation date. Okay. You understand? So it's like every school in Ghana have kids in there. So like I'm the father of all children of this country. Let me put it that way. Maybe not too arrogantly. You understand? I cannot let my kids down. I cannot let my kids down. It's just not possible. Okay. So we are taking some very hard decisions. There were some people who were even with us, and because they were even ventured into politics, we had to ask them to leave and stuff like that. So I'm trying my best to take care of this organization. As fortunately, the 2 kids who brought it up are my kids. You understand? So I have that kind of fatherly obligation. And
your kids?
Yes.
As in your children?
My children. Biological children. Okay. They started it. So I have that kind of obligation. I cannot. To end everything, I would like to appeal. I'd like to make an appeal to central government. We are going to fund everything. As I mentioned, we don't require anything from them but 3 things. We'll be very happy if they could facilitate a formal partnership arrangement between us and the Ghana Education Service so that we can do the registration in the schools. It is very, very important. If the government is really interested in seeing the North transform to become a prosperous region, they should help us with this one. They also should facilitate a partnership arrangement between us and the district assembly so that we can also register the youth. And then the last one is that I'll also be very grateful if they could, at least if they give us 5 hours on the national media. These 5 hours will go a long way to orientate the children, to orientate the youth, and to orientate the entire nation. Okay. And I also want to tell the banks that we are waiting for them. First come, first served. Right. If they don't come early, I'm sure they are really going to regret.
Special thanks to Frederick Adu Anti, Chairman Board of Trustees, Ananse Rich Concept. Thank you for coming. Terminator is your name. When did you leave Accra Academy?
Is it 1989?
1989. Yeah. That's when you left Accra Academy. Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
And you're talking about Achimota Sabra. We have to go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending a text. We can do to us tomorrow at 9 p.m. Good night.